Thinking about revenue and expenses here. So revenue streams are the juices, the vitamins and herbs that you're selling here, and then you also have custom orders if someone has some type of ailment they're dealing with, and then you're able to create something custom for them?
Yes, I have individual programs for people based on their elements. So if they have diabetes, blood pressure issue, I don't have the license to treat it, but I have the knowledge to formulate based on the knowledge of the disease. So I can formulate and give as a recommendation. I always recommend a disclaimer. Always go to your doctors first, because your doctors will give you what you need, and when you bring that to me, I will give you, a recommendation of what you can take. And I also recommend people do not, not take your medicine, because sometimes when we don't take our medicine, if you don't know what else to do, your issue can get worse. So I always recommend take your medication until you understand how to use the formulas and how to change your diet. I always recommend to, let it be a combination of your medication and, your holistic wellness program. You want to be in combination of both until your doctor says it's okay to come off of those medications. Because sometimes people get onto the program, then they stop ignoring their treatment, and then next thing you know, they don't know where to go anymore. It's like they're not following their doctor's regimen, and they're not following holistic wellness program. So it's a combination until you actually, get off of those medications. But that's one of the ways that we create revenues, is by creating those programs for different elements. And also the juices, the smoothies. It's a daily product that sells itself every day, because everyone wants to be healthy, and that's another revenue. And then the herbs also, we sell it individually, so we measure it out per person based on what they want. Like some people will come in and say, hey, I want some maca roots, or I want some ginseng, or I want some spirulina or burdock or bladderwrack, whatever it is that they want. We can measure it out for them. That's also a part of revenue. And then we have the vitamins. Some people come for their liquid vitamins, they come for chlorophyll, they come for multivitamins, they come for essential oils, they come for natural toothpaste, natural toothbrushes. So we are a holistic wellness center that also sell health food products. So it's a combination of actually, I would say, 4 different streams of income in one business.
Mm-hmm. And then for expenses, I'm thinking about rent, utilities, taxes, employees, and then is there anything else I must have possibly left out? Or
yeah,
and
as far as expense?
As far as expenses.
Well, expense, everything is an expense when it comes to running a business to me.
Everything.
So everything should be an expense, because, to operate a business, everything you do is for that business,
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're doing it in the beginning as a, as a small business. I won't say small, because any business you start is not small, it's big. But as in your starting point, you want to make sure everything you do is a business. Your transportation is a business. I even say some of what you use every day should be, taxable or as an expense, because, and you could discuss that more with your
accountant.
Your accountant. You want to discuss that more with them. But that is the expense, especially the rent is also something big. Your AC, your heat, you want to make sure you have everything written down that you are, paying every month. And I'll always say have it automated, like have it deducted from your account monthly. So that way you don't have to worry about, focus on just promoting and marketing the business. I used to be on a radio station, which is also a very good way to market your business. Mm-hmm. And that's also an expense, because you have to pay every week for that. So, there's a lot of different expenses. What else can I think of as an expense? Basically, you want to have like an exterminator. So every 2 to 3 months, you want to do extermination. And you just want to keep the place clean. You want to have someone come in and clean your glasses. That's also an expense. You want to make sure that you are buying products that you use daily to clean. That's also an expense. So there's a lot of expense. I mean, sometimes when we first started, we had someone come and clean out the whole store. That was an expense. Buying the products. Sometimes you buy products, they don't last on the shelf. So because of the shelf life, they expire. That can be an expense because that's the creation of your products. So basically, that's it. That would be all I would say. That's expenses.